And then Joe Biden has an ad out tomorrow. Let's take a look at this ad first, and then we'll talk on the other side.
I remember guys like Donald Trump growing up as a kid, making fun of me for having a stutter, mocking and physically intimidating other kids. I've been standing up to bullies my whole life, and I'll stand up to this one. I'll be a president who lifts this nation up and brings us together, who understands that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect. I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message.
So that was an exclusive first look at the next Biden ad. And I will tell you, John Hammond, I think it goes to the heart of the matter with this president. So as we have this showdown in Iowa today with dueling speeches, I think that ad speaks to the big issue between President Trump and Joe Biden. What's your gut?
Well, I think, Mika, it definitely is an ad that is consistent with how Joe Biden is closing here in Iowa. You know, we have had this weird split screen thing going on for 2 weeks here with the senators who are running basically stuck in Washington, and Joe Biden and Pete Buttigieg running kind of free in Iowa, trying to capitalize on the open field they have. Biden has been making this argument, you know, really for the entirety of his run, but particularly in these last days, as we've gotten to the kind of closing argument phase here, the Biden case for based on electability, based on the notion that he is the best one to take on Donald Trump, and trying to capitalize, I think, pretty effectively, in fact, on this notion that this whole impeachment drama is really just a big illustration of the fact that Donald Trump is scared of Joe Biden, that they've been trying, that this is what this is all about, is the president is was trying to get the help from Ukraine to inflict pain on Joe Biden. It's also the case, though, there's a bunch of conversations that come out of that Joe Biden doesn't love having, and so he's dealing with that now for the last year or so. But I got to say, it feels to me like it's been recently, as the campaign's really come down to the wire here in Iowa, it's been kind of a real in-kind contribution from Donald Trump to Joe Biden, because it's given him focus and it's given him something that's really important to a lot of Iowa voters to talk about. So, yeah, he's going to give this speech this morning as kind of a real kind of explicit closing argument and a focus on Trump. And then, of course, we get the president here in the evening in the first of what will be many attempts by the president to disrupt the Democratic process in a very direct way, the Democratic nomination process in a really direct way. He's doing it here tonight. When we get to New Hampshire, he's doing it the night before the New Hampshire primary in 10 days or so. And I think it's going to go on like this throughout the Democratic battle. We're going to see Donald Trump showing up anywhere where Democrats who are running for president have an election.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.